For Allison Gail Ferguson, the day seemed completely normal until she decided to steal things from Kohl's departmental store. And then things took a serious turn.
You're not leaving?
Yes, I am. Let go of my
stuff.
Because I didn't do... Let go.
The security staff at Kohl's called the police officer and told her what Allison was doing in front of the security cameras. Apparently, she had been putting makeup into her bag and left without paying. And then she had the nerve to empty her bag in the bathroom at a neighboring shop.
First, like Sephora and everything.
So she was at Sephora?
Yeah, there's a Sephora inside of Kohl's. I was watching the cameras. I saw that she had a bag like underneath her jacket, which I thought was strange. I started to watch her on cameras, and I saw that she would select items off the shelves, put them into the bag. The bag was getting bigger, and then eventually she exited the store without paying. I confronted her, said, "Hey, I'm loss prevention with Kohl's. I'd like you to, give me my stuff back." She feigned ignorance. "I don't know what you're talking about, man. Get away from me. I don't have nothing." I said, "Why don't you just give me the stuff back? We'll trespass you. You'll be on your way." She said, "I don't have anything. Get away from me." And then she ran from Kohl's over this way. She went into Firestone here, and her bag was very full at that time. Matter of fact, that's what I have on video here. You can see her bag is so full. And then when she came out of the bathroom there, I didn't follow her into the bathroom. I just waited, And then when she came out, her bag was flat like a pancake. And so obviously I knew something's got to be going on in the bathroom.
So is that stuff you recovered from there?
Correct. Right. So she ran to Millennium. She was detained or whatever's going on over there.
So you already removed the stuff over there, right? You already removed the stuff, right?
No, this bag is just as is as I found it.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing with it yet. I just came outside that way. We don't disrupt. I didn't want to disrupt their business.
Okay.
I didn't go through this yet, but I know it. I just took a peek, and I've seen a couple things of Kohl's like that, so I know it's in there.
So roughly, how much worth do you think you have here?
I would say this is probably around like $200, $300.
Okay.
It's gonna be a misdemeanor.
Have you seen this lady at the store?
I've never seen her before, no.
This is karma for not taking Kohl's bucks on Under Armour stuff.
This is me. She should have went for that. Kohl's class, she would have been alright. So on today's date, which is March 4th, 2025, I was on duty as the loss prevention supervisor for Kohl's department store number 1209, located at 19600 Cochran Boulevard, Port Charlotte, Florida. While I was walking the sales floor, doing some floor surveillance, I noticed a middle-aged white female wearing a green coat, short denim shorts, and light-colored shoes. I noticed that she had a large bag beneath her jacket in what I would describe as hidden, because I could really only see like a bottom glimpse of the bag, but I could see that it was pretty full, and it was definitely under there. So I was suspicious of that. So I came back to the LP office where I reviewed closed-circuit television surveillance, CCTV. And so when I rewound the CCTV, I was able to confirm that she entered the store via the Mrs. Doors at 9:20 a.m., at which point she proceeded directly to Sephora.
128? Oh, sorry.
9:20 a.m.
Okay.
920.
The staff at Kohl's had even explained that the entitled woman tried to play the victim by reversing the roles and accused the staff of stalking. He gave his statement and confirmed that she had stolen more than $1,200 worth of goods.
Basically reverse the roles or cause some sort of she tried to incite a panic by screaming at the top of her lungs in front of Millennium in a crowded area. She started to go, "Help, this guy's a stalker, I need police." And then so, as I said, it caused a little bit of a panic where Millennium, they took her in and we'll keep you safe from, the domestic violence or whatever sort of, craziness is going on, you poor little thing. I didn't even enter the facility. I stayed outside as to not further escalate that. And I communicated to the manager or whoever, represented them that, my role and what was going on, and that I showed them I was on the phone with the police. So I tried to de-escalate it as much as possible.
So you went across, right, to Millennium?
Yes. Oh my God. So the $1,279.97.
Pre-tax, right?
Before tax, yep. Return to stock, and I will.
All right, and do you want to add or change anything to this statement? 1058.
No, that's everything.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
That's a lot of that.
What is it? I said 200. I only was lowballed it by 1,000.
I looked at it. I'm like, this is a felony amount. And I was like, I don't know what he's thinking, but he's a loss prevention. He knows more than I do.
It was 1,200. I think the toilet paper. I think the paper towels were covering a lot of it.
all right. We'll blame it on the toilet paper. I looked and I was like, makeup? There's no way, $200.
What's even more surprising is that the staff from the neighboring auto care shop called Firestone also gave a report on Allison's questionable activity. They explained how she rushed straight to the bathroom and flushed 3 times while emptying the stolen items into a trash bag.
So what did you observe, and we'll go from there.
She came running in, didn't say a word, went straight to the bathroom,
Okay.
locked the door. We heard rustling, and then we heard the toilet flush, what, 3 times?
At least 3 or 4.
It was like 3 or 4 times. So I don't know if she flushed some extra stuff down the toilet, and then she stuffed all the other stuff down to the trash can.
Yeah, it was jammed all in the bag. And then she acted like she was on her phone. And she acted like she was calling the police. And she was saying that, I'm really scared right now. This guy keeps following me. And then she left our door. She went, he wasn't here for this because he went. She left our door and she went up here. I don't know why, but he went in there. And then when he had gone in there, he came out and he had the bag. Well, the guy from Kohl's had the bag.
Gotcha.
And then he opened the bag right in front of me. And he showed me the stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Was it like a trash bag, or?
Yeah, it was a black trash bag.
Gotcha.
And it had a bunch of our paper towels in there for customers washing their hands.
Gotcha.
Put it in there. So yeah, it was one of our trash cans.
Gotcha. And did it appear to be like merchandise possibly from Kohl?
Oh yeah, like lipstick and like some type of, looked like a shirt and a couple other things I really couldn't identify.
Okay.
A lot of female stuff was in that bag.
Gotcha. Okay.
Allison accused the staff at Kohl's of following her, but the officer didn't believe a word she said and checked her belongings anyway. The officers had to tie her up because she was trying to leave the crime scene and wanted to play the victim game, but things took a dramatic turn.
Hello, ma'am. Hi.
He was following me. He chased me across traffic.
Okay. Probably because maybe you had stuff that didn't belong to you?
He's accusing me of that. No, I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
He said,
so if
"We're
nothing
gonna
happened?
trespass you," and I said, "That's fine. You can trespass me."
Okay.
I said, "I've been walking today."
Did you want to talk with me outside? Just so we're not in the
Yeah,
middle of a
yeah,
doctor's
yeah,
office?
Yeah. I called my husband because
Yeah.
he would not stop following me. Like he like chased me all the way across the street. I had to run through oncoming traffic to try to get away from him.
Understood. Yeah, so we'll make it right, whatever's going on. First and foremost, so I like to stay safe, and so the guy who was following you, he called us, and then I guess, did you also call us as well?
Yeah,
at one
but I
point?
don't know if I didn't get routed to the right place or what.
It did come through, but
I hung up when I got in here. The lady let me in here, and she said she would call the police.
Okay.
And I said okay, and they said I could sit down.
yeah, so it did come through. So first and foremost, I just want to make sure everyone's safe.
Yeah, so can you escort me away from here so where he can't follow me anymore?
So he is not here. So he was here, and he's over at Firestone now. Because I guess that's where you were, and it was believed that maybe some property that was in your bag might be in there.
Don't have anything.
So there was mention that you mentioned to him that you're armed, and maybe that's just because you were scared. So
It was because I'm scared. I don't want to reach in my bag.
No,
now,
that's
what you
okay.
say. I can take it off. I can hand it to you.
Okay.
If that makes you more comfortable.
And-
I can take my jacket off and hand it to you.
Okay, now do you have any weapons currently?
don't.
Okay.
I said that because I was terrified. And
Understood.
obviously he didn't care
Yeah.
because he kept following me.
Yeah, understood. Would I be able to search your bag and make sure?
Yeah.
Check for any stolen
So
items?
do you want to
or
look here and I can pull this out so you can see my concealed permit?
Well, do you have the weapon on you?
No, I
Then
don't.
I'm not too concerned. Here, we'll wait by my car. It's a nice, safe area here. So he is nowhere near here. So
You just said he's right across the street.
he's right across the street.
He's followed me across the street once. Like, what's to stop him from following me?
He's not. So I know him, because he works at Kohl's, and
It's fucking creepy.
so
Like, who chases a woman? Like, I had several old men ask me if I needed help. I had people like,
So let's start with the bag thing. So you said no weapons and no stolen property in your bag or anything like that?
nope.
Okay. Is it okay if I search it and make sure?
Yeah.
In your jacket? 218. Thank you. All right.
If you want to see her,
But other than this, how's your day? How's your day going? Other than this craziness,
This
right?
is my first errand to start running. It's a nice day.
Oh boy.
I'm out walking to run errands. I went into Kohl's to look for something, and I am walking out. I'm like almost out of the parking lot. This guy's running after me. Like, I don't know who he is. No crime has been committed. You have no proof. You have no right to detain me.
Yes,
so
I do.
I'm leaving.
You do. So you're not leaving. If you leave, you're going to go to jail right now. So you're staying right here.
That's not true.
That's how it works.
That's how it
No,
works.
it's
And
not.
I already explained that to you, right?
I know my rights, and I have
So-
not done anything wrong. You cannot detain me.
Yeah. Someone accused you of a crime.
I'm accusing him of a crime, and you're
Okay.
not detaining him.
So he's Cole's security.
It doesn't matter who he is. You cannot harass
it
people.
does.
You cannot put your hands
So-
on people. You cannot chase people.
Listen.
I'm a female.
We're not holding court in the streets right now. Okay? This is how it's going to work. You're going to stay here
No.
until we figure out what's going on.
You know that that's illegal.
You're not leaving.
Yes, I am. Let go of my
All right.
stuff. Because I didn't do. Let go.
You're trying
Let
to
go.
leave.
I'm
May
not.
not happen.
Listen, I'm cold. I'm not
Seriously?
trying to leave.
Let
Why are you
go.
being
Let go of the
irrational?
jacket.
Stop it.
Let go of the
Let go of the
jacket.
jacket.
There's nothing in it.
You have no right to leave right now, and you're not leaving.
Listen.
So you're being detained until we
Do
figure out
not.
what's going on.
Oh my God.
And then the suspect's husband came along, and she threw an even bigger tantrum, refusing to take a medical examination. The officer then confirmed that Allison had stolen goods from Kohl's and explained to her husband that she was indeed taking a trip to prison.
I don't need any medical. I don't want medical attention.
We're gonna check your
Look,
I don't want medical attention. I want you to explain to him how the CGM works.
they're
I
not
want
here
it
to
be
do that. I don't.
On his
They're not
body
here to do
camera.
that.
Nicholas, will you go get my phone?
Are you with her, sir? Okay. How do you know her?
She's my wife.
Okay. Well, right now she's being detained for what's going on.
For what?
For theft. We'll explain everything to you. Where are you parked at?
I got dropped off.
Okay.
So I didn't see anything that would prevent her in her criminal history from doing the APAD, but the amount of stuff that she stole from Kohl's exceeded the Florida statute amount to where it became a felony. So because it's felony theft, unfortunately she has to take the trip, and then she'll call you once she's down there to kind of update you, and then she just has to bond out.
Is there anything I've missed in this section? Nope. All right. Over the shoulder. Thank you. At this point, no.
Allison Gale faced charges for grand theft property of close to $1,200 and resisting compliance with the officer and merchant. She was then transported to the Charlotte County Jail, but refused entry due to an alleged wrist injury, after which she was taken to Shore Point Health, Port Charlotte for medical evaluation, was medically cleared, and then returned to the jail where she rightfully belonged. So what did you think of her entitled behavior? Do people like Allison think they can get away with stealing? And if you would like to see more of this content, then subscribe and like this video. We recommend you watch this video next.